when Kirby absorbs Ness, Kirby's just like, I see everything. I can feel them in my mind.
Are you the kid he was talking
They are
about?
so delicate, these creatures. So easy, fragile to break.
I don't know why I didn't just skip that immediately.
I could crush them with a thought. And I will.
Take a minute just going down this path.
Pistol bullets.
Oh, you know what? I see now. This leads into that room I got really harassed in. I can probably weed out the enemies a little bit here.
Find a very thin stick and poke it through the fence links.
Only problem is it's kind of like a bullet waste. Compared to just confirming the kills, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta wait, spinning up bullets doing that.
I like that Gumball's little frustration dance. Like, this guy's cheating. He's shooting us through the fence. That's cheating. He's using wall hacks. It's like playing whack-a-mole, but the moles are really bad at going underground.
Yeah, and really dangerous.
They'll get you. So it's interesting that, as we said before, the first two worlds seem to be real places, maybe a bit changed by the influence of, you know, the Silent Hill strange surreality, but they seem to be physical locations. Where the water prison, it was unclear where that was, although it seemed to be, you know, as far as the real world was concerned, utilized in association with the cult and the orphanage. So it was a real place. It was a location. But as to where it was when you visited it, unclear.
Who knows? Yeah.
And then here, it's like, you could say that this is like real location, real city stuff, but it seems too dense and twisted and like strangely arranged to be real.
This place reminds me of like the Silent Hill 3 level.
In what sense?
Well, specifically of like the area between like the subway and the amusement park, when you're kind of like just jumping between different buildings and like there's like different stores that don't really make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like each individual place might be real, like the pet shop or the sporting goods store, but like the stuff in between them is just kind of just like your brain making patterns and shit, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, where's the street? You know?
Yeah.
Like what? Sort of like, you know, Kowloon Walled City vibes, where it's just constant. It's just like all buildings and alleys all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting out of this zone. You can't stop me.
Oh man.
This is an organized gang.
They could not stop me, but damn did they try.
It's a funny shadow. I don't think that looks right. I don't think that's right. It's like completely disconnected from him, like Peter Pan's shadow.
Shadow starts making funny noises and giving me rabbit ears.
I do think it's interesting as well that this game does not use like a lot of blood and rust in its environmental design nearly as much as the other worlds of the previous
No,
games.
for sure.
Like it's unclear whether this game is even taking place in the other world as we have come to know it in the first 3 games.
Yeah, like we haven't really seen like a bizarro hell world or anything.
Right. We do have a lot of like chain link and stuff like that oftentimes, but as for
I'm
the
digging the vibe of this place.
texturing.
There's a memo here.
The boss said that the number this time is the last 4 digits of the store's phone number. But the phone number is written right there on the sign of the roof. Anybody could see it from the South Ashfield Street. Is that really okay? Hey, wait, isn't that where you live?
Huh.
Where you constantly look out your window like a freak? Rusty
yeah.
axe.
I'll take the rusty axe.
It's a one-handed axe and short. Oh, he just little chops. What cute chops Henry has.
I want to predict that something's going to happen when I come back. This feels like a little puzzle that forces me to go back.
What are you talking about? You don't know anything. Don't go out. Nice to see you, Frank. All right, chop down the wall in between you and Eileen.
You're right. I have the tools for it now.
Five five five
3750.
3750.
3750. Trying to decide how I feel about weapons right now. Bat.
Look, what if you need to chop wood or hit a home run for your team? Sorry, what'd you put away?
So I put away my bat
Okay.
and I grabbed the 3-foot pipe. Now I got like a long or a short range option just to get them the fuck away from me, or for like the tubes or something, and a powerful or a long range option for that, and a powerful short range option.
Right. Long and weak, short and powerful. Complement each other.
That's the idea. Sorry, taking a drink of water.
No.
3750.
Yep. 555 3750. Move, slugs.
What the fuck?
Oh, you know, just yeah, don't worry about that. Pretty fast. Goes pretty fast. He's trying to cut you off. Flank him.
It should be so easy for him to do. Like, there's only one way for me to go, and he can fly.
Yeah. Well, his head is down,
This
so he
ghost is
can't really
dumb.
see where he's going.
Fair enough. You're underneath me now, bud.
and you're beneath me in like class.
I feel like that is not supposed to happen.
Stranger things have happened.
Oh,
there's
there's
two of
multiple
them now.
ghosts.
It's that guy who was blocking you in that other place by the clock room. Tracksuit guy? No, he's just wearing like
Tracksuit guy.
He's got a difference. It's not full suit.
What's this?
207.
Door 207 for my apartment building. Oh. So who's about to die here? Nice. Yeah, I'm rocking axe and pipe right now for short and long range. Richard!
Richard, no!
Damn it, Henry, what do you think was gonna happen?
So that's what happens when you fail the QTE, huh? Couldn't save him.
Yeah, it's strange. I didn't know before. I just wouldn't know that about that, you know? Failing QTEs, I mean.
So that's no kid. The 1121 man.
Is it a man who figured out how dream magic works and can illusion himself as a kid for menacing effect?
It is I, Morpheus.
Looks like another one, Captain. Got 1121 on his head. It's just like that case from 10 years ago. Yeah, that Walter Sullivan case. But Sullivan's dead. They even got the body.
Hold on now.
Must be some crazy copycat. Yeah, but even so,
If Sullivan's dead,
Then what the heck is going on? She's got a dress on.
Going out for a night on the town, it seems.
Yeah. Stop loitering, Frank.
Well, the next world has to be hers. Because the last world's mine. I'm 2121. She's got to be 2021.
You think so?
I think so.
Why would you put that on her? Why would you even bring her into this, Andy?
Well, there was that note that said, better watch out for your neighbor or whatever.
Yeah, but we proved that it didn't mean anything. We proved it.
Did we? In a court of law?
No. But we looked. See, this is why I think the sword ghosting system is a neat idea, like on paper, but this is why I don't feel it works for this type of game.
Because when am I ever going to want to permanently use my sword?
Right, exactly. Yeah. You to commit to doing that goes against like your survival horror instincts of conserving and carefully and thoughtfully utilizing the resources at your disposal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't go against it, but it is like, I have one of these, you know? Where should I use it and when?
Oh, hey, here's the flesh world that we've been asking for.
Was I asking for Flesh World? I guess, yeah, okay.
Unless Andrew recommends making my axe my only melee weapon. I could definitely see that being the case. I'm planning on using it primarily. If I don't end up using the pipe, I'll file it away and
It looks like my apartment.
stick with that.
What the hell is this?
But more fleshy. I
I
assume
know
he
what
was.
this one is. This
I
is
assume he
apartment
meant-
world.
Oh, probably. But I assume he meant this looks like my apartment building, and that was just sort of lost in translation.
Well,
I mean,
the language they're using, I don't know if it's like UK, some other dialect, but like this building is the apartment, and people rent rooms in the apartment. Seems to be the language they're using.
That does seem to be. Why do you say UK though?
I was just speculating. Some non-American, some non-American dialect, because that's not how people refer to it in America.
Right. No, they actually call apartment building resi boxes. The last few months, Joseph, the guy next door to me who gave me that rare porn magazine, looks like he's been working super hard. He said if he found another rare one, he'd give it to me, but he hasn't shown his face around much lately.
Joseph is such a bro.
He said he was a journalist and he's always investigating stuff, but I think something strange is going on with him. He's been shut in his apartment and I can hear all these weird noises coming from there. July 1st, Mike. Oh, my beautiful Rachel, what's with the note on the red paper? I thought you'd written a note back to me, but I guess maybe it was somewhere else. He took it along with my clothes. Those were my best clothes. July 2nd, Mike.
Fuck's Mike got to do with this? It's a red piece of paper with nothing written on it. Take the red paper, yes.
Hell yeah, I want that red paper.
This red paper with nothing written on it, I'll stick it under room 302's door.
I think I'll stick it under room 302's door. You know, just to be safe.
Welcome back, Slick.
What? You saw that child too, right?
I did. Yes, I just got to this world.
So that was, yeah, so you were sticking the red paper
And welcome
under
back,
your
Slick.
own door to go collect it.
Yes, that is the intention. Yeah, that's why I
And
assume it's going to happen.
Child Walter was knocking on the door and saying, "Mom, Mom." For a second, I thought that shoebox was an item, like a new item. A little blue shoebox in there, but it was not.
Slick, my running theory is that my neighbor is the 20th, and I'm supposed to be the 21st.
What was that noise?
Oh, that's the dryer going.
So now your bathtub has gotten bloody and your dryer has gotten bloody.
What does it even mean? So this is the paper that I left.
It was 4 years ago that they discovered the body with 1221 carved into it. Right away, I had this terrible feeling and couldn't stop shaking. The victim had been murdered 6 months earlier, but Walter had been dead for 7 years, having committed suicide 3 years before the murder. The police think it's a copycat crime and are calling it the Sullivan case round 2. But something
Good
about
name,
it bothered
please.
me. May 14th. Round 2. Kill. I figured out the riddle behind the numbers. 01121 is actually 01/21. In other words, 1 out of 21. So Walter was planning on killing 21 people, but he never finished the job.
Oh, Lysandra was correct.
Indeed. He was convicted for the murders of Billy and Miriam Locane, the 7th and 8th victims. Like twin victims? Afterwards, he committed suicide in his jail cell. The grisly mass murder of 10 people shocked the world and came to be known as the Walter Sullivan case. Naturally. There are 2 big puzzles here. The first is, what was the motive for the murders? The second is, why did he kill himself before completing his task? Was he simply insane? May 2nd.
Oh, wow. Well, at least things are cleared up. You know, I'm good to go now because he's dead, so I don't have to worry about him. Right?
Problem solved. Over before it began.
So we've had 19 victims so far, I believe.
Interesting. So Henry is speculating now that something happened to Eileen when he looked in.
19 hands.
So he killed 10 in life, went to prison for that, killed himself, and then a copycat killer seemingly took up his plan of killing 21 victims, and they continued after that. And you are
Let's
seeing
see if I'm right.
it
Apartment
continue.
World? Yes.
Is it actually Apartment World?
one.
That's funny.
It is actually Apartment World.
Of course it is. But we still don't know the motive yet for Walter's spree.
He just likes killing, dude.
Here I go killing again. Yeah, I agree. Actually, Slick. I've always liked the story of this game. I think that is definitely one of the things that it gets right.
Yeah, no, I'm digging it so far. And really, like on the whole, pound for pound, I'm thinking. Hang on. Wow, look at all these Portal magazines. On the whole, pound for pound, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm thinking I'm liking it. I think that like there's a lot of like almost like negative hype that made me think the game is going to be a lot worse than it is. But really, it's been pretty fine, with some reservations, of course. It's a photo of a nurse. It says "I love you" on it. There's a key taped to the back of it.
Oh, good thing you checked that.
Okay. Yeah. So take the locker key 106. Yeah. It looks like a locker key. 106 is written on it. This guy, is it the super? He was much younger in this picture. There's a key taped to the back of it. Take the superintendent's key? Yeah.
Teaching to Spare, Wish House. Wish House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill, but behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Wish House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organization sometimes called 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope.
Sorry, I was just catching up on what Slick is saying. Cool. This is your favorite Silent Hill. Look closely. There's a girl's ass under that book. All right. We'll definitely take a look.
But at its heart, it is a heathen organization that teaches its
Oh,
own
no, you're
warped
right.
dogma in lieu of good religious values. Don't
That's
worry about that
hilarious.
girl's ass under the magazine. Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near Wish House, had this to say. Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sound of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit. In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Wish House have to hide? During my investigations, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower which appears to be part of their facilities.
So there you go. Waterproof was real.
Yeah, so it's on the... Okay. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. Uh-huh. It may in fact be a prison or a secret place of worship. The cult religion that operates Wish House is known by the locals simply as the Order. It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers' fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous side. I intend to continue my investigation of Wish House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. What the hell does that mean, guy? Joseph Schreiber.
So this is the guy who owned the apartment before me.
Yeah. Showing the children the true path.
Porno magazines everywhere. There's no time for that right now.
There's no time.
Sorry, hey Flask, cut the feed for a few minutes.
There's always time. I can be quick.
All right, all right.
Oh. Is that
I gotta check inside the fridge. Leave me alone.